It's part 53 of the Dogs of Ancient Egypt, and we're going to talk about dog number 383. This dog comes from the Middle Kingdom and appears here on an offering stele, though sometimes this is also referred to as a sacrificial plate, mainly because this is in a more square shape and it is not kind of in that long, like tombstone stele shape. And these typically are more common in the Middle Kingdom and are more common for more middle class, kind of lower class people. It still holds the same meaning as an offering stele in that it is supposed to give offerings forever to the deceased person from their relatives, rather than the family of the deceased continuously bringing fresh offerings to their gravesite. This is the sacrificial plate of Henenu, the treasurer. It was found in Dra Abu el Naga, which is a section of the tombs of the nobles in western Thebes or Luxor. Now, I originally had that this dated to the Middle Kingdom, but because of this video, I was able to find some more information, and to be honest, even though this is not the best photo that we can get, it's the only photo that I can get, I didn't think that it looked, and this is going to sound horrible, good enough to be from the Middle Kingdom. And this is truly just like an instinct. I had a feeling this is from one of the intermediate periods where, unfortunately, the art is just not as standardized and is not as good. If you're kind of going off of ancient Egypt and their art canon is very proportional and is very practical, these figures don't really fit that. And so I had a feeling that this was not from the Middle Kingdom. Turns out it more stylistically dates to the first intermediate period, which I was definitely right. Now, the deceased Henenu is here right next to his wife Ibi, and they are depicted here on the left while the dog is sitting here more on the right. It's not the best image of a dog, and it's really hard to see just from this black and white photo, but it does typically have these pointed ears from the Old Kingdom. Unfortunately, I can't tell about the tail, though it looks more curly. There is a large text there at the above, which either is giving some sort of biographical depiction of Henenu or is more of an offering spell that is giving and listing out all of the different offerings that the family are giving symbolically to Henenu. And you do also see that there is a person here, and it's unclear if this person is a relative, but they are holding a large leg of beef out as an offering. Now, the text immediately next to this man says EU Efu. Now, at first, I thought this could mean dog because EU is one of the words for ancient Egyptian dogs, and the sound F can be a pronoun, a possessive pronoun for his dog. And I was like, oh, wait a second, he's labeled. That's so nice. But then I looked it up and I looked into the dictionary further. Turns out EUF and then the extra W is the plural for beef. So it is a lot of beef. So that made me laugh a lot. But let me know what number dog you would like to see next. We got 1 through 510 and put it in the comments.